Good afternoon, Mr. Klevenstein. Joe DiGirolamo.
Good afternoon, sir.
Nice meeting you. You had set up an appointment for me to come to your home for a neurological examination about a week ago. I just want to confirm your full name and date of birth, please.
Isaac Klevenstein. For date of birth is July 27th,
Yes.
1945.
All right. And looking at your vital signs, your blood pressure, temperature, heart rate, oxygen saturation, and so forth, everything is within expected limits.
Okay.
Now, part of this neurological examination, I want to check your level of consciousness, your mental status, and also your fluency in language, your ability to repeat phrases, and your comprehension.
Okay.
So with that being said, I'm going to ask you some silly questions. What is today's date?
July 30th,
Yes.
2018.
All right. And do you know where you are?
In my home.
Excellent. And do you know why I am here today?
You're here to perform an assessment.
Perfect. So with that being said, I'd like to test your comprehension, your fluency, and your ability to repeat phrases. So what I'd like you to do is repeat the phrase that I'm about to say.
Okay.
Today is a sunny day in San Francisco.
Today is a sunny day in San Francisco.
Perfect. And also your ability to comprehend. What I would like to do, when I say go, I would like you to take your right thumb, touch your left ear, and stick out your tongue. Go. Perfect. Excellent. So what I just tested is your ability of both hemispheres of your brain to communicate with each other. And indeed they are communicating. So that is excellent. The other test that I'd like to check, and I'm not suspecting delirium at all, but I'd like to perform a delirium test. So I'm going to say sequences of numbers. I just want you to repeat them after I say them.
Okay.
859.
859.
8593.
8593.
85930.
85930.
859301.
85930.
8593017.
8593017.
Excellent. So, if you had delirium or was suspected of having delirium, you would not be able to, you would have an attention deficit, which is a key sign of delirium, and you would not be able to repeat anywhere from 5 or less numbers. So far, so good. What I'd like to do is now move on to testing your cranial nerves. Mr. Klevenstein, now we're going to take a close look at the functions of your 12 cranial nerves. This is all part of the neurological examination.
Okay.
So the first thing that I like to check is actually your sense of smell. So I have I actually perfumed the tip of a Q-tip. I'm just going to close one nostril and just let me know if you smell anything.
I do not.
Okay, how about with the other nostril?
I do.
Okay.
Now just be aware that I presently have a sinus condition, and it's right in here.
Okay, so you do have some sinus congestion.
Major.
All right, so subsequent to this neurological examination, we're going to take a close look at you for the sinus and congestion that
Okay.
you're experiencing. So I will note that. The next thing that we'll check is actually your visual fields and your visual acuity. So what we'll do is we'll first check visual acuity. I have this little card here. It just has to be about 14 inches away from you. So let me just see where that is. Excellent, right about here.
Do you want this with my glasses on? or-
Oh, okay, you do wear glasses.
Yeah.
Okay, I see them up on your table here. Excellent, by all means. Perfect. So with that being said, I'm going to give you this little card. I want you to cover your right eye. Okay, with your right eye, I would like you to, can you read this line here?
No.
This line above?
No.
This line?
428365. E going up, E going to the right, down. 0x0 6 3.
Excellent. Now, cover your other eye. Excellent. And what is the lowest line? Can you read this line?
Yes, 374258. E going left, up, and I can't make that one out.
Okay.
XXO 52.
Excellent. So basically, your right eye, you are 20/30, left eye 20/40, and now with both eyes open, what is the lowest line that you can read? Can you read this line?
I can. 374255. E going left, up, and to the right.
Okay.
XXO 52.
All right, you're 20/30, -1, both eyes. Perfect. So the next thing that we'll look at is your visual fields. You can keep your glasses off if you don't mind. So what I'd like you to do is take a close look, keep focus on my nose, okay? I'm gonna put my hands in between us out to the sides, and I just want you to tell me which fingers are moving. Just point to it. Okay? Perfect. Excellent. The next thing I'd like to do is check the reaction of your pupils. So I'm going to shine a bright light in your eye, and I'm just going to look at your pupil reaction. Just look toward me, keep your eyes open, and perfect. Direct constriction as well as concentric constriction. Your pupils are round, equal, and reactive to light. That is excellent. The other thing that I'd like to look at is your extraocular eye movement. So, with that being said, I want you to just, with your eyes, follow the $20 bill. Excellent.
I do better as the denomination gets higher.
I understand. The other thing that I'd like to do is actually test your facial sensation. I have a very pointed object here, and then I have a soft Q-tip. I just want you to tell me whether or not on both sides of the cheek you feel soft or sharp. Okay? All right.
Soft.
All right.
Soft.
All right.
Sharp.
All right.
Sharp.
All right. Excellent. And I just want to check your jaw movement. So I'm going to touch your face, okay? And let me just get some alcohol on my hands real quick. So I'm just going to touch your face, and when I do, I want you to clench down. Good, and release. Now I want you to move your jaw from side to side, your mouth from side. Very good, excellent. Good movement. As far as other facial movements, what I'd like you to do is actually smile. Okay, and show me your teeth. Perfect. Close your eyes and open your eyes. Lift your eyebrows. Good, very good. The next thing I'd like to do is just test your sense of hearing, if you will. So I'm going to occlude either ear with my finger, and then I'm going to whisper a 2-syllable word in the okay? So just let me know. Baseball. Can you hear anything?
No.
Football.
No.
Okay. Baseball.
No.
Soccer.
No. Joe, with the amount of congestion I have,
Yes.
I'm lucky I feel your finger in my ear.
Okay, I understand. So this would not necessarily be a fair test at this time. What I'd like to do now is just look into your mouth, okay? I'm going to shine a light in and just open. Okay, everything, and move your tongue forward. Okay, excellent. The uvula is aligned and symmetrical, not swollen, and lift your tongue up to the roof of your mouth. Good. Perfect. Okay. The other thing that I'd like you to do is actually stick your tongue out. Okay. Your tongue is symmetrical and midline, and you can put it back. There's an old saying that lick your wounds. So if you had, let's say if you had deviation to the right side with your tongue was hanging out to the right side, that indicates that there is a potential right-sided cranial nerve damage, okay? The other thing that I'd like to do is just test your shoulder shrugging here. So I'm going to put my hands here, and I want you to resist, push your shoulders up. Very good, and relax. Perfect. Now that we've checked your 12 cranial nerves, the functionality of your 12 cranial nerves, the next thing I'd like to look at is your motor function.
Okay.
Mr. Klevenstein, so now we're going to further look at your motor function, and I just want to touch your arms here. I don't feel or see any muscle atrophy or weakness or deterioration. Nothing's flaccid. There's no contractures, no rigidity. Looking at there's no thenar flattening. Your muscle is good, and then there's no hyperthenar atrophy in either hand. Excellent. No muscular atrophy. All right, so let's just check some of the motor function here. What I would like you to do is actually tap your toes. All right, perfect. And wiggle your fingers real fast. Perfect. Now let me just test some of your muscle strength. So I want you to make a fist and just put them out like that in front of you. Don't let me push your fist down. Okay, good. Don't let me push your fist up. Excellent. All right, now just relax. I'm just going to test your shoulders. Keep these out. Don't let me push your arms down. Excellent. Don't let me push your arms up. Perfect. All right, and just put them close to your body. Excellent. Now, what I don't want you to do is prevent me from pushing your arm in. That's it. Excellent. And pushing your arm out. Good. Pushing your arm in. Excellent. Pushing your arm out. Very good. All right. Next thing with the lower extremities. Don't let me push your leg in. Okay. Don't let me pull your leg out. Very good. Don't let me push your leg in. Good. Don't let me push your leg out. Perfect. And I'm going to put my hand on the top of the foot. Don't let me push your top of the foot down. Good. Don't let me push your top of the foot, bottom of the foot back. Good. I'm going to put my hand on top of the foot. Don't let me push it down. And don't let me push it up. Very good strength. Now, I tested a combination of your smaller muscles as well as your larger muscles. There's one other thing I could do with smaller muscles. Keep your fingers spread apart. Don't let me close them. Very good strength. And close them. Don't let me try to open them. Good strength. Same with the other hand. Keep your fingers apart. Don't let me close them. Good. Keep them closed and open them. Against resistance. Excellent. So again, we tested some larger muscle groups as well as some small muscle groups. There is another larger muscle group that I can test, and that would be your hip muscles, the muscles around your core. But I'm going to refrain from doing that during this particular evaluation because you are congested. I do hear you breathing heavily, and it may be uncomfortable laying down at this time.
Thank you, yeah.
So really the smaller muscle tests are a good indication of your overall motor function. I would like to test the function of a part of your brain called the cerebellum, okay? This is basically a cerebellar function test. So with that being said, what I would like you to do is with your right index finger, point to my index finger. Touch it. Touch your nose. Touch my finger. Touch your nose. Touch my finger. Touch your nose. Now with the opposite hand, your opposite index finger, touch my index finger. Touch your nose. Touch my finger. Touch your nose. Touch my finger. Touch your nose. Excellent. Next thing I'd like to do is basically heel to shin test. What I would like you to do is with your heel, opposite shin, and glide down, okay? All right, same with the other side. Perfect. The last thing I'd like to do is test some rapid movement. I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. I'm going to hit with the back of my hands, hit with the front of my hands, the legs, okay? So as fast as you can you do that? Perfect. Okay, this includes our motor function part of the neurological examination. I would like to delve more into evaluating your sensory function now. Mr. Klevenstein, we're going to further look at your sensory function, if you will. So the first thing that we'll do is, again, I'm going to get a Q-tip, a soft object, and then a very pointed object. I want you to close your eyes and tell me whether you feel soft or sharp, okay? So keep your eyes closed, and what do you feel?
So,
All right, and what do you feel?
sure.
Okay, all right, and what do you feel?
Sure.
All right, and what do you feel?
Sharp.
Excellent, and what do you feel?
Sharp. No, so
Okay, and what do you feel?
sharp.
All right, and what do you feel?
So,
All right, and what do you feel?
so.
Excellent. Next thing I'd like to do is test your sense of detecting vibration. So with your eyes closed, I'm just going to use this device here and just put it up against some of the bony prominences, either on your hand or your legs or your shoulder area, okay, like your clavicle. So just keep them closed and just let me know if you feel anything. Do
Oh, yeah.
you?
Yeah.
Okay. And you feel anything?
No.
All right. Now?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Feel anything?
Slightly.
Anything here?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Slightly.
All right.
Slightly. No. Yeah.
Anything?
Slightly.
Okay. All right. Perfect. I also want to check something called point localization. So what I'm going to do is point and touch a part of your body, and I'm going to do this while your eyes are closed. I'll remove my finger from your body, and then I'll have you with your eyes open point to that same location.
I understand.
Okay? So keep your eyes closed, and keep your eyes closed, keep your eyes closed. Okay, open your eyes. Excellent. Keep your eyes closed, keep your eyes closed, keep your eyes closed, keep your eyes closed, and go ahead, point to that location. Very good. Excellent. Keep your eyes closed. Keep your eyes closed. And open your eyes and point. Okay? One more time. Keep your eyes closed. Keep your eyes closed. And point to the location. Perfect. Next thing, I want to just check for any ataxia, any unusual swaying of the body. All right, Mr. Clevenstein, I'm going to have you stand up. Perfect. And what I'd like to do is something called a Romberg test. Okay, this is just going to evaluate for any unusual swaying or movement. So with that being said, just put your arms out in front of you just like this. Okay. And then I'm going to have you close your eyes. Close your eyes. I'm looking for any unnecessary or any unusual movement or swaying. That's very good. I'm going to do so. Now you can open your eyes. Okay, and in the same position then, I'm going to do something called a pronator drift test. So I'm going to push against your arms while your eyes are closed. Okay, so all right, keep them there, and very good, excellent. So far, much of your function, as far as your sensory function, is intact. And what I'd like to do now is actually test your reflexes, your deep tendon reflexes as well as your cutaneous reflexes.
Okay, sit down.
Yes, please. Mr. Clevenstein, we'll be looking at your reflexes now. So I'll be tapping different parts of your body with this reflex hammer. I'm going to first look at your biceps reflex. So just relax your arm, nice and relaxed. Okay, excellent. And nice and relaxed. Good. Your brachioradialis. Good. Brachioradialis. And your triceps, nice and relaxed. Good. Triceps, nice and relaxed. Good, excellent. The other thing is, I'd like to check your reflexes in your lower extremity, so just bear with me. Nice and relaxed. All right. Okay, and again, nice and relaxed. Okay, good. I'm going to check your Achilles reflexes. Just going to lift your leg nice and relaxed. All right. Negative for that. And I would actually expect a negative. I would actually expect a negative Achilles or ankle reflex in someone that's 70 or older, or even 75 or older. The other thing that I'd like to do is, if we can take your shoes off again, I'm going to check your plantar reflex, and this may, are you ticklish down here?
A little bit.
All right, so what I'm going to do is just take the end of this and glide it up. Okay, good. Same thing with the other one. Good, excellent, perfect. Now what I'd like to do is take a look at your walking, your gait, okay? So I'm going to move this out of the way. I will have you stand over here. And I want you to walk toward me. Perfect. And just stand here now and turn around, okay? And now, before you begin, what I'd like you to do is actually walk heel to toe. If you could walk heel to toe toward me.
My balance isn't very good.
Okay. All right. Okay. Stay over here. All right. Excellent. And now what I'd like you to do is walk on just your toes toward me. Very good. Okay. And now toward me, I want you to walk on your heels. Okay, Mr. Clevenstein, I'm going to have you have a seat here. I know that you said that you are congested. Have you been taking any over-the-counter?
Excuse me.
Would you like some water, Mr. Clevenstein?
Yes, please.
Okay.
I'm taking Sudafed and Mucinex.
You're taking Mucinex, okay, and okay. So sometimes With the balance problem, we will further look into that. Sometimes with balance problems, certain medicines, over-the-counter medicines, like your antihistamines or your Mucinex, guaifenesin products, there is a side effect of dizziness, okay?
I have that. Yes.
All right. So, with this being said, this actually concludes our neurological exam. I will look at further into looking at your sinuses and your nasal congestion. But regarding the neurological examination, do you have any questions or concerns?
No, I do not. Thank you.
All right. Mr. Klevenstein, thank you so much.
Thank you very much.